Hi, Todd VanDenburg here with VanDenburg Capital Management and another Uncommon Sense update. So if you've been watching the markets so far this year, January's been a pretty good month. We haven't earned back the losses of December, not even close. But, I'm always happy when the markets go back up after having gone down. This is just normal volatility, as we've talked about in prior updates. We're pretty comfortable with where the fundamentals are as far as corporate profits, corporate earnings, GDP growth rates, unemployment, all that kind of stuff still looks real positive for 2019. So the fact that January is up and December was down is really not anything that we're going to get too excited or too sad about. But what we do want to talk about today is something that came up in a discussion I was having with somebody earlier in the week, where we were talking about the concept of paying off your mortgage early. So let me just be clear. What I'm about to talk about is not a recommendation for everybody watching this video to do the same thing, or that this concept applies to everybody. So you should always talk with an investment professional or a tax professional before taking any actions. But here's the concept. So let's say you have a 30-year fixed mortgage, and let's say you're paying 4%. Pretty typical for mortgages these days. Many people think, oh, well, I'll give the mortgage company more than what they're asking for, more than the payment, to try to pay down my mortgage early so that I don't actually, so that I'm not making a payment for 30 years. And what I ask this person is, okay, well, that's good, but are you doing everything that you should outside of your mortgage to make sure that when you get to retirement, you'll have sufficient liquidity and sufficient assets to basically live on? Because if you don't, and you don't have sufficient income or sufficient assets to live on, having your mortgage paid off means you have a lot of equity in your property that you can't use. That short of getting something like a reverse mortgage, you're not going to be able to unlock that equity very easily. So the concept here is to make sure that before you give the mortgage company one extra penny, make sure that you're doing everything that you should to save in your retirement accounts, IRAs, 401ks, Roths, whatever, or outside of retirement accounts in a savings account, a brokerage account, so that you're investing for the long haul. Because when you retire, the most important thing is that you have sufficient assets to live the life you want to in retirement. It's not about having your home paid off. That's an element. But if you don't have enough money to live on, having all the equity in your home is just not going to be a great situation. It's going to cause you to do some things that you may not want to do. So that was your update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like, give us a share. We certainly appreciate it. And I'll be back next week with another Uncommon Sense update. Thanks for watching.